Hi students, so myself Gayatri. This is for subject class 7th standard. Subject is science, and today we are going to discuss about the sixth topic of the science subject, that is physical and chemical changes. So students, in this lesson we are going to study the difference between physical and chemical change. So first of all we will learn about the matter. So what is matter? Matter is everywhere. Yes. So matter is anything that takes up space and has mass. And matter is constantly experiencing both chemical and physical changes. So children, around us we can see many of the objects and things. Yes, so we can see different kinds of plants, different kinds of animals, and the things which are made by man, that is chair. Yes, the things which we used at our home. Yes, and also the outside we can see the buildings, mountains, stones, water, air. So these all the things that we are in chemistry we called it as what? Matter. Okay, so everything, each and every object, okay, each and every object, each and everything, each and small particle, that we called it as what? Matter. Okay, so here what do you mean by matter? Matter is anything that takes space, that takes up some place space, and also has certain mass. Okay, so any object, as you know, that it occupies some space. Okay, for example, take a duster. When you keep it duster on the table, means the duster takes duster take space. Yes, so likewise all the things that we are seeing around us, that all have takes up certain space and have a definite mass. Okay, mass which is nothing but the quantity of that object. Okay, so this is what we called matter. Matter is nothing but what? The things which we can see around us, and that is plants, animals, human being, everything which we called it as what? Matter. Okay, so this matter is constantly experiencing both the chemicals and physical changes. So children, as you know, that around you can see many of the changes. Yes, so here what is change? So let us now try to define a change for the purpose of a science. So we can define it as an act by which a thing forms or become a different than its previous self. For instance, when an ice cream melts, when ice melts, it changes into water, and therefore it turns in its forms from the solid to liquid. So surround you can see that water we can convert, a liquid water we can convert as a solid. Okay, and the solid water we can convert again a liquid. Yes, when we keep a water in the freezer, means what will happen? It will become solid. Means the state of the water get changed from solid liquid to solid. Yes, again the liquid state we can convert in the form of gaseous. Okay, when we heat the water, what will happen? All the water get evaporates. Means the liquid state of water converts in the form of gaseous. Okay, so that is how we can see the changes surrounding us. And also you can see that the leaves. Okay, the starting the leaves grow in the green color. Afterwards, when it becomes dry, it will changes its color. Yes, so likewise, and we human being, startingly we are very small kid and we grow up. As we grow up, our each and every part also become grow. Yes, so likewise these are the changes that we can see surrounding. Yes, so here we can see some of the changes that which is common in our surrounding. Okay, that is some changes which can slow and fast, and some are periodic and non periodic changes, and also some are reversible and some are irreversible changes, and some are physical and chemical changes. Okay, so We bring a change in a substance by doing one or more following methods. Okay, so slow changes. What are slow changes here? These are the kinds of changes that will happen over a period of a time slowly. For instance, a boy become a man is an example of this, is as it happens over the years. Okay, and the fast change, which one is fast change? This is the slow kind of a change, that is a small kid become a man. It is a slow process taken, it takes place yearly. Yes, so we celebrate our birthday yearly. Yes, so if the years goes on, our body structure also grow up. Okay, so this is the kind of a change that we can see within us, that is, it is a slow change. Okay, next is what is fast change. As the name suggests that these changes occurs sooner. For instance, a batter turning into the pudding. Yes, so by this batter turn into pudding, and it will take hardly a few minutes for a liquid batter to turn into a pudding. Okay, the pud which we eat at our home, now that the liquid, that is the batter which is in a liquid form, and it will convert becomes a pudding, that is very smooth and soft. Yes, so that is how that what is the time it takes to change? That is very within a few minutes it will convert, it will change its color also, and it will change its that is thickness, that is what the liquid stating also it can turn. Okay, so this is the fast change that we can see. And what about periodic change? As you know that the changes which repeat themselves are called as what? Periodic changes, like day and night. Okay, every day, see the day and night, these are the periodic changes, and it will come consistently. Okay, and the phases of the moon, and beating of a heart, so clock striking again an hour, or the examples of some periodic changes. And the non-periodic changes, like changes which do not occur regular intervals of a time, are called as what? Non-interval periodic, that is non-periodic table, that is, sorry, changes. So for example, that is eruption of volcanoes and earthquakes and forest fire. Okay, so when the forest get fire after few years back, again when rain comes from a few years back, again the trees to be grow. Okay, so like the plants and trees to be grow. Likewise, this kind of a changes that we can see in a non-periodic changes. Okay, so these are the some of the example that we can see, that is non-periodic changes. So, and some changes like reversible and irreversible changes. Here in this diagram you can see that, see, this is the ice cream is there. After the melting ice, it convert, that is liquid form. When we keep it, that liquid ice cream in a fridge means, see, so this is what the reversible means. The solid to liquid, again we can ice cream can it can be reversible. Okay, it can change, that is we can convert ice cream in liquid, and also further we can use that liquid into the ice cream. Okay, and also the chocolate is also what? Reversible. Okay, and why it is reversible? Because why? Because in the warm condition it will becomes melt. Okay, when we keep it in the freezer means again it will become solid. Okay, so this is what a reversible change. Okay, what about egg? Does it a reversible change? After the boiling egg, does it, can we make it as a reverse? Can we make it as a that is the egg as its original? No. Once you cook the egg, further we cannot change it as its original. So this is what irreversible change. And also firing wood. Okay, so when we fire the wood means, so yes, so this is boiling egg, it is an irreversible. Reversible means we can change it, we can reverse as its original. Okay, and in the egg is not a reversible change. Why? Because once we boil the egg, again we cannot change its original. Okay, and also firing wood. When we burn wood means what will happen after burning the wood? it converts again, it's change its state. Yes, why? Because further we cannot make it its original. And also the rusting of a nail, okay, once it rust, we could not make it as its original. So this is all what, and that is what wax, okay, that is what candle is, can be is it a reversible or not non reversible? It is a reversible. Why? Because by using wax we can also further make it a candle shape. Okay, so these are the some changes that we can see around us, that we can classify it into reversible, non reversible, periodic, and some of the changes that we can see periodic and non periodic. Okay, and some are very slow changes that we can see, and some changes are very fast. Okay, so after knowing the meaning of change, now coming to the point, that is the changes that we can classify into physical, and another one is what, chemical change. Okay, so why we specifically classified these into chemically or physically? Because these two changes that can takes place in each and every aspect. Okay, so the change is nothing but the change we can see in different way. Okay, that is how, like slow, fast, periodic, non periodic. So in that change we can classify it two types, that is one is physical change, another one is what, chemical change. Another one is what, chemical change. First we will know about the physical change. What do you mean by physical change? A physical change A physical change alters the form of a substance but does not change it to another substance. Okay. So this change we can be alter, means it can be reversible. The change can be reversible. Such type of a change we called it as what? Physical change. Okay. Alters the form of a substance but does not change it to the another substance. So the physical change, it can change its shape or size. Okay, we see in this physical change, in this change we can see, we can change its shape or its size. Okay, and it dissolves. This physical change can be dissolved. It change phases like freezes, boils, evaporates, and condenses. For example, that is making of orange juice. Okay, so this is this is about what? Physical change. So physical changes occur when matter changes its property but not its chemical change. See, as for example, I will give that here, water. Water is there. When we keep it water in the freezer, means it will convert solid. Okay. See here, what you are seeing, only the solid, that is liquid water changing a ice. In this case, the change which we are seeing, no, that is only the physical change. So inside the water, that is the elements which are present in the water, the particles which are present in the water, that we cannot be changed. Okay, there is no any chemical changes that takes place occurs. Why? Because physical change is a reversible change. In this reversible change means we can make it its original. Okay, we can converting its original only. So in this case we can see only the physical change, but not in, it does not change any chemical process. Chemical change, okay, chemical change means inside, that is the particles, the changes in the particles. Okay, so here that changes means that we can say that what, once it change means it cannot be reversed. That is what called chemical change. Okay, so the chemical nature doesn't see in the physical change. Okay, so physical property changes could include a change in texture, shape, size, color, odor, volume, mass, weight, and the density. So this is an example of what? Chemical, that is physical change. Yes, so it is one of the example of, that is cutting paper. Cutting paper is an example of physical change. Okay, so here you can say that we can make once we cut the paper, again we could not join. Okay, again make it plain paper. Why? Because is it a physical change or chemical change? It is a physical change. Why? Because we can change its shape. Of course we could not make it as its original, that is paper. Why? Because it is a physical change. See, there is no any other substance is formed in the physical change. Okay. So the main property of a physical change is what? First one is it can be reversible, and second property is that it does not. Yes. See, physical change are nothing is nothing but what? Any change to the physical properties of a substance which we are called a physical change. Here physical change means what? The physical properties means what here? That is the three states of matter that we. Yes. See here the physical properties means what? Like solid, the states of the states of matter like solid, yes, liquid, gases, and its texture, shape, size. So these are all what? Physical properties. So any changes that takes place in the physical properties of a substance, that we are called what? Physical. See, what appears to our eyes, that is nothing but what? Physical change. Like the smell, the size, the water, the shape, okay, and the states of matter like converting of solid, liquid, and gases. So these are all what? The physical properties. So the changes which takes place in this manner, that's it, that is in this physical properties, that a substance which we are called what? Physical change. Okay. See, what do you mean by that is the physical changes are usually reversible as no new substance is formed. So physical changes are usually reversible. We can reverse it, like water converting again liquid, that is liquid water converting to the ice, and again ice converting to water. Okay. Next is what? Dry cloths. See, wet cloths to dry cloths, again dry cloths to wet cloths. So like these are the some examples of the physical change, and it can be reversible. But in this what happens? No new substance is formed. Okay. So and it is the same substance but with changed physical properties. So the substances remains the same, only the physical changes that takes place. Okay. So what are those physical property? Only the physical properties takes place, like size, shape, texture. Yes. So this is what the physical change will give, that is melting of ice is an example of physical change, and sawing of wood, it is a physical change, cutting of wood. Okay. And next is what? This, so disappearing of puddle, and this is a physical change. And next is what? Dry ice, it is an example of physical change. So these are of, that is physical change. Okay. Next we coming to the another one, that another one change, another one type of a change, that is chemical change. So chemical change is a change in which one or more new substance are formed, which we are called as what? Chemical change. Means in that physical change what we said, that no new substance is formed, whereas in chemical change, so new substance is formed, that is what? A chemical change. So a change in which one or more new substances are formed is called as what? Chemical change. So usually chemical change involves a chemical reaction. Okay. So in this chemical change that takes place, the reaction. Okay. And which forms a new products. In this chemical change, the reaction takes place between any two substance, and the new product will be formed. That is what? The chemical change. For example of a chemical change, that is what? Rusting of iron or burning of wood. Okay, these two are the examples of what? Chemical change. Okay, so in this rusting of iron, what is takes place? Rusting of iron means, as you can see, so when you exposed iron into the atmosphere means what will happen? It takes place rusting. Yes, why? Because iron is there, no? Iron iron reacts with, that is the, see, when a substance undergoes a chemical change, it is changed into a different substance with a different properties. And to identify the chemical change, look for signs such as color change, bubbling, and also fizzing, and light production, smoke, and the presence of heat. Okay, for example, that is what? Baking a cake. So this is, and that is the precipitation that we can see in the laboratory. Okay, the white color precipitate which comes when doing chemical reactions, and also the color changes, that is dry leaves. Okay, so green color leaves, it will becomes dry. So, okay, it change its colors, and along with this leaf get changed, dried, and again it could not be make it as a original. Okay, so this is an example of what? That is chemical change. So next is what? The changing of temperature and the gas production. These are the example. A chemical change occurs when fireworks are used, and fireworks are made of metals such as magnesium and copper. So these change chemically as they light up the sky. So lighter fluid burning is an example of chemical change, and in chemistry lab we can see many of the chemical changes. So here some of the chemical changes that we can see around us, that is what? Sugar dissolving in a tree. Okay, and also logs burning, that is sugar dissolving, that is doing tea is a chemical change. Okay, and next is what? Baking water by separating into the hydrogen and oxygen is an example of, as you know that water is made up of what? Two elements. It is made up of a smallest particles. Water is what? It is a combination of hydrogen and oxygen. It is a, next is what? Toast burning is a chemical change, and rocket fuel burning is a chemical change. Next is what? Metal rusting. So that brownish color layer, it is an example of, that is chemical change. So candle burning is a chemical change. So in this we can say that how we can change. This is this sheet is homework for you. In this you can classify it as a chemical, that is in this we can say that is it a chemical or a physical change. That is tears up a paper, is it a chemical change or physical change? It is a physical change. Okay, next is what? Mixes salt and water. Okay, that is a physical change. And next is what? Burns paper. Once we burn the paper means again we cannot make it as its original, that is we cannot make it a paper. Okay, that is what? A chemical change. Next, evaporation salt water is a chemical change. Okay, so you can say that once salt dissolve in water we cannot separate it. No, that is not like that. So salt take the salt take the, when it dissolve, no, it cannot be appear, but we can divide salt and water. You know that, see how salt is prepared. It is prepared by the sea water. Okay, the salt which is present in the water, that is sea water. So we can separate salt from the sea water. Okay, so that is how we can separate, is it a sugar and salt dissolved in water, but we can separate it by the method of evaporation. We can separate salt or also sugar from the water. Okay, so it does not, of course it is dissolved and disappear sugar particles and salt particles, but it take the space between the particles of the water. Due to that reason we can say that this dissolving of sugar and salt is an example, is not an example of chemical change, it is a physical change. Okay, so next is what mixes vinegar and baking soda, that is nothing but what, chemical change. Okay, when you add vinegar in the vinegar and baking soda means what will happen, that white color ppt will comes. Okay, so that is nothing but what, precipitation. Okay, when you add soda means the white bubble will comes, so that is nothing but what, precipitation. Okay, so this is an what, physical change. Okay, so this is about what the this is what about physical and the chemical changes that takes place in the substance and also that we can see around us. Okay, so continuation of this lesson I'll take in next video. Until that, you read and understand this lesson. Okay, thank you.